you guys were in the hallway. Last time you fought some skeletons, and Rokus picked a lock of a safe and got a bunch of money. And then you wandered around and found a big cavern with some ghouls, and you were planning to attack them from the hallway. The hallway ceiling is 10 feet high, so you can't get a super long range. You also can only see 60 feet in this darkness. So your range is limited compared to when you're outside.
I've lost my notes.
Also, I thought of a thing. Harbeck was looking for uses for his divine sense before. If you see a pile of skeleton bones, and you can use your divine sense to see if they're undead or not.
Okay.
So you could have known if those skeletons were gonna get up or not.
Okay, thanks.
Could Icy turn into a wolf and go in and grab a bone and run off with it to eat?
I mean, I guess. Okay. So are you guys situated? You got your character sheets up and your dice ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have my character sheet actually.
Well, you should.
There's at least one goal in range for longbow, correct?
Yeah, that's how we lined up. We rigged the we put caltrops down and a trap at the edge of the end of the hall, and then we lined up where I could get my longest shot on one of the ghouls.
Yeah. We're in our usual combat thing with me and Varla in the front.
Vola.
Yeah. Did you want Rokus in front and then he was gonna retreat?
Either he can just shoot over my shoulder.
Yeah. Let me check the width. I think the hallway's 10 feet wide, which means you guys can line up.
Yeah, he's pretty short. I should be able to shoot over.
That's true too.
Where
Alright,
are you
yes,
at?
the hallway's 10
Okay.
feet 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide. So you guys can actually get 4 of you side by side if you wanted.
Don't.
But we could fight in our arrangement.
Yeah. Alright, so so you're getting ready to shoot at a ghoul now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I have Harvick on the left, Vola on the right, Rokus and Icy behind. I guess sort of staggered slightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're spread out a bit.
How far away is the
The ghoul you can see?
how far away is the ghoul we can see? Yeah.
Did you say it was
Okay,
60 feet?
Yeah, but I have to see where that puts you. Yeah, he's 60 feet away, so you back up. You've backed down the hallway as he's kind of at the far wall of the cavern,
Uh-huh.
so you can't get too far down the hallway. But I have you at 60 feet.
Okay. So he's 60 feet away then.
Right, so if he dashes, he'll get to you, but not be able to hit you on the first try.
Gotcha.
Okay. We could, on our turn, after I shoot him, we could all back up so that we're further down the hall if we wanted. Just
Yeah.
on everybody's turn if we go back.
Well, if
20
Vola
feet or
and
something.
Harbeck are holding them off, kind of.
Yeah. Just go back. Just go back far enough that they only attack us from the front.
Sure.
Yeah,
You can't-
Harvick and Vola won't be able to like retreat while fighting without taking hits of advantage and stuff. Sorry, hits of opportunity.
Rich is saying
I'm
it.
talking
Rich
about.
is-
I'm
after
talking
the
about.
fire- Go on, Rich.
I'm talking about this the first round, because what's going to start it off is me shooting one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Our action would be to move.
If we all move back to the far side of the door, where we had been, we passed a door coming up the hallway.
Yeah,
Mm,
and that room was empty.
Yeah, we could assemble there by the opening of that door.
Okay, the thing is, like, you're. I think you want Harbeck and Vola in front at the beginning, right? Because
Yep.
of initiative. You don't know who's gonna
it's
go
10
first.
If it's 10 feet wide, we can go past each other.
Yeah, but if the ghoul gets first initiative, he's gonna run up on you.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
60 feet away.
He's
not
60
gonna
feet
run-
away. He's no way he can get to us in one roll.
He can with a dash.
Okay, then fine.
And then you'd have to take an attack of opportunity to get away from him.
Okay, fine. We'll just do it then wherever we end up being.
Yeah.
Which is probably what, halfway between the room and the big room, the little room and the big room.
Sort of like that, a little bit north.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So right now, Rokus can see one of them, but there were two in the central room.
Yeah.
I think Icy saw two others
up on the other
on the
higher
right side.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other side of the room on the west was too far to see.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. When all of a sudden one of these ghouls has an arrow sticking out of it, wouldn't they have to pass some intelligence test to figure out where it came from? Not the one that got hit, but the rest of them. Because all of a sudden there's going to be an arrow sticking out of one of their buddies. They'd have to be smart enough to figure out where it came from.
Yeah. I think. What's your intelligence, Rokus?
Duh. Okay, find my sheet. Intelligence. Huh. I think it's neutral. It's 0.
10.
Yeah.
10 with a +0.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. It
yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And how about Icy? What's yours?
11 plus 0.
11.
Yep.
We'll see. You don't know how smart they are. But I've listened to your suggestion.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready to start a combat?
Sure.
Sure.
Do we do it?
Yeah, we should
Initiatives?
roll our initiatives.
I got 8 plus 2 is 10.
I've
Right.
got.
Wait for me. Hold on.
Okay.
Where is 10 for Icy?
Yep.
Okay, and then Rokus.
I got a 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay, Harvick.
15 minus 1, 12.
That's funny. Yours is a -1, but you got the best one so far. Oh, Vola got a 20 total.
Ha! What a waste of a 20.
Sort of, yeah. Oh. One of the ghouls got 21.
Yeah, but Vola got a 20 plus what?
Just a 20
Doesn't
total.
matter. Doesn't matter though. They haven't seen us.
No.
Oh, that's true. I did have you guys sneak up and everything. So you successfully snuck up on him already.
Yeah. So he's just ghouling away.
Fooling around. Okay, so Rokus and the party have decided to attack the ghouls. And so Rokus draws his bow and starts aiming, and we start the combat order. First in order is a ghoul who's not looking your way. Next is Vola. She takes the prepared action to hit anything that comes within her range. Next is a ghoul, which is the other one in the main room. And then, oh sorry, that was 3. So yeah, that's 3 of the ones in the room there that you've seen. And then Harbik's turn. You can do a defensive action or prepare something or do a spell.
Okay, I'm going to do a prepare with my command spell.
Okay.
It's going to be what they call it, a ready, I guess.
Yeah, you can say prepare an action.
Okay, I'm going to prepare that when a creature larger than a ghoul goes up in the hallway, I'm going to command it to drop.
Okay, so if you see something bigger than a ghoul,
Yeah.
it's gonna go prone.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What kind of spell is that?
Command.
Command?
It's
Is
not
it
a
a concentration or?
It's not a concentration, so I don't have to. I can do other spells without anything happening.
Okay.
So I'm using it instead of
One
the others.
more thing to warn you about that is when you prepare a spell, you cast the spell and you hold it, which means you use the spell slot. So if you don't see a ghoul or something, then you might waste your sorry, if you don't see something bigger that you wanted to target, you might waste your spell.
Yeah.
So do you want to so yeah, that would, I guess you can hold it until you do a different action. So you could still use it on the next turn if you want, instead of hitting.
Okay, the way I'm reading this is as long as once it's ready, it's ready. It doesn't have a date.
But if you're doing other attacks and things,
Yeah.
that's like you're using an action other than that, then that spell, it's not something that you haven't cast it yet. So by doing some other action, that interrupts, and then you lose that spell.
I thought that was only if it was a concentration. There's no concentration for the command.
It's because you are holding it, not because, yeah, it's not, you're right that it's not concentration. It's a one action to cast. Like you can't do 2 actions in one turn, right? So you're like holding this spell.
It counts as an action?
Yeah, every
Okay, I'm not reading this at all the correct way then.
yeah, let me look at it specifically. Hold on. So it says casting time, 1 action. Components are verbal. Duration cost is 1 round. Okay, so what you're doing is you're casting it on this turn. By the next turn, the duration is over, and you haven't used it, so the spell would go away.
Okay, so that when Vola did a ready,
Yeah.
that means that if it took the if she did ready and it took the monster 2 turns to reach Vola, then the ready thing would dissipate.
Right. When you're ready in action, it only goes until your next turn.
Ah, okay.
Um,
But you can
if
redo
it's
it.
something like a lot of the concentration spells, they're like you cast it on yourself, and then you're like holding it, and then you can still do other actions because it's affecting you.
I
This spell is like you're hitting the enemy with this command. So if
okay.
you
This makes no sense to me at all. So let's. I won't bother doing it, and we'll do this some other time when the other people don't.
if you wanted to hold it until you saw the enemy, you'd have to not do other actions. That's basically the simplified way of saying the issue,
Okay,
I
then I
guess.
have no idea. But then,
I would suggest you just wait to use it on
yeah,
your turn.
okay.
Yeah, especially because you don't know if you're gonna see something big. But it was a good thought. So, do you want to prepare a attack or defense?
I'll do defense.
Okay. And remind me that you can do protection on Vola if she gets hit.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. When you get hit with the slashing or bludgeoning, and you're taking away the 3 hit points for your armor master, you know what I'm talking about, Harvey?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you the damage. You do this. You can take away the 3 by yourself.
Yeah, I will do. Yep. I can do that. That's what we were doing last time.
Okay, just letting you know. All right. So next is Icy's turn.
And we said we don't want to use pass without a trace.
Because once you're just in the hallway, so once you hit them, they're gonna know where you are.
Okay. And they're too far away for me to throw to use the produced flame, right?
Right, but you can do the prepare because unlike what
Okay.
Harvey was trying to do, you're sure that you want to attack them when they get close, so
Okay,
you're
I'll
not gonna
produce-
waste a spell or something.
No, I'm gonna get ready to attack.
Okay.
To use my flame throwing.
All right. So if they come with it, so you're holding this ball of fire in your hand, and then if they come within 30 feet, you're gonna throw it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Next, Rokus.
Okay.
Gonna
I'm
loose
shoot
the arrow.
bow. And my 17 plus 7 to hit 24.
That hits.
And that's a D8, which is a 5 plus 3 piercing damage. That's 8.
8 damage total.
Yeah.
All
And
right. So
we'll find out. We got
you
two
see the
sets of.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Rokus.
We have a trap and 2 sets of caltrops, so we'll find out what their dexterity's like.
Okay, I forgot about that. So the caltraps and the trap are both at the mouth of this tunnel.
Yeah, trap, and then the next 2 squares have caltrops in them.
Okay.
1 set in each square.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so you see that you loose your arrow, it flies true and strikes the ghoul in the side of the shoulder. You see it whip around, and you're not too far away from it, so it does easily see you. And judging by how hard you hit it, you can see it'd probably take a couple more shots like that to take it down, you think. Okay. Next is back to the top.
So there's only 2 ghouls?
The other ones haven't. The other ones have just now seen the arrow hit it, so now they can react.
Okay.
Right.
If they can figure it out.
Okay. So, the top one. Okay, first in order is the one you hit. It sees you, and it's gonna use the dash action to run towards you. Okay, so it's gonna encounter a lot of opposition. So let's see. It runs up. What's the first thing that gets it?
Dexterity 13 for the trap.
Not sure if that's first though. Icy's here. 10, 20, 30. So I think Icy can throw her fire before he gets to the caltrops.
He gets to the trap. Huh? Cool.
Yeah. So Icy, roll to hit with your produce flame.
17 plus 6, 23.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage of 4.
Okay. Next, he gets to the trap, I think you said?
Yeah.
So what was the rolls for that one?
13.
13 dexterity?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if he's... Ooh, 19 plus 2, 21. So he gets...
He missed the trap.
Yeah, does that mean the trap is sprung? Does it say
No,
anything?
he
No, he
jumped
just didn't
over
set it off.
Okay, I'll allow that as the explanation. So next is caltrops. Do we have rolls for that?
15.
18. 20.
Okay, and one more
Second
set
one.
of caltrops.
Okay. 15, 16, 17.
Okay. That's one dexterous ghoul.
He sure is. So
he was a ballroom dancer in his other life.
He runs up in front
Maybe
of
he just
Harbeck.
Ran over it all.
Yeah. I think he's making long strides and does a zigzag as he goes through and manages to get in front of Vola and Harbeck. Harbeck and Vola are prepared though. Vola's ready to hit him, so that triggers her reaction. She's got her battle axe ready. She swings and she hits. Nice. Just barely. And her damage is... Where's Vola? 1d8 plus 2. 7,
What did
8,
she...
9.
What'd she roll?
To hit?
Yeah.
It was a 12.
She hit him.
Cool.
Alright, so you guys see the ghoul that ran up to you. It doesn't look like it's in very good shape anymore.
Yeah.
It's on death's door. Okay, next is Vola's turn, so she takes another 2 swings at this guy. 15 and 12. They both hit. And she kills it with this first swing.
Okay, 1 ghoul down.
Yeah. Oh. She hit it as it approached, and then she slashed it again through the midsection and smacks it over to the side, and it smashes against the wall and falls down. And she nods to Harvick and bumps him with her elbow. See that?
That's how it's done. Good girl. Teamwork.
Next is a ghoul in the center of the room. It saw the other ghoul run up, so it's gonna also make a dash up there.
These are like Olympic ghouls.
All right. So let's do our dex checks here. Okay. Trap was what?
13.
All right. It steps in the trap. What's this? What happens now?
That's trap. It's 1d4 piercing damage.
All right. Roll it.
Is that 3? Plus, it slows him down.
Yeah. What's this specifically say about that?
He has to do a d13 strength check to see if he can flee the thing.
Okay.
And it
It's
takes.
his turn, so
and
yeah,
for-
he can do that.
Okay, and he gets
That's
an
gonna
extra.
stop his dash, so he's gonna be stuck there.
Yeah. Plus, if he fails the check, he gets an extra one piercing damage.
From strength check.
If he fails the strength check.
Okay,
Not only
so
will
he
it
got
be
a
stuck,
5 strength so he gets
but he
one
gets
damage.
one piercing damage, yeah.
Alright, so this ghoul that ran up, you notice it has black feet, and now its black foot is stuck in this trap, and it's struggling to get it off, and it wasn't able to. Alright. Next, let's see, how far is this guy? Okay, a ghoul from the right side runs down, and it's kind of behind the ghoul that just stepped in the trap. That's as far as it could get. Okay, next is Harbeck's turn. They're not in your range yet.
Okay, I'll stand pat.
Okay, defensive? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Next is another ghoul from the right side. Comes down. And it's about side by side with the last one. Behind the one that's trapped. You see this one has yellow eyes. Next, it's Icy's turn. You can see 3 ghouls in front of you.
I'm gonna produce flame at the one that's just behind the guy in the trap.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
9 plus 6, that's 15 for hit. And damage is 6.
Okay, cool. You hit him and damaged him. This one you're hitting has white eyes. Like, no, it doesn't seem to. You can't see its pupils or its irises. It's just white looking.
Okay.
What was the damage? 6?
Yes.
Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay. Rolled a 7 plus 7, 14 to hit.
14 to hit.
Which one are you going after?
Yeah, which
I
one
guess
are you?
Guess I'll go after the white eyes.
Okay, white eyes. Go ahead. Roll damage.
Oh, okay. 3 plus 3, 6.
Okay. Your arrow strikes him in the chest. So now you hear something echoing through the cave. You hear a scream. Echoes through the cavern. And then,
Is it coming from where the ghouls are?
yeah, it's coming from that room. But you do hear it echoing around.
Okay.
You're pretty sure it's coming from there, but it's kind of echoing through everywhere, so it sounds a little strange.
Okay.
But you also hear something speaking. It says, "Go! Rip and tear! Rip and tear! Rip and tear! Rip and tear!" And then you hear the other ghouls starts chanting, "Rip and tear! Rip and tear! Rip and tear!"
We're gonna chat slash and shatter.
Okay.
Slash and shatter.
Okay, cool. But you don't see any more activity. You only see the 3 ghouls in front of you, and a dead one on the ground. And to be clear, none of the 3 were the ones that started the chant. Okay. That takes us back to the top of the order with Vola. Vola will prepare another attack action for when the ghoul gets in range. Now it's Blackfoot's turn. He's trying to get out of the trap. What was the strength save again?
15.
15? Well, he didn't get out. It's
He
only
takes
a
in
5.
1 more damage.
1 more damage. He's struggling and pulling the trap waller out and ripping his skin. You can see the bone poking out now. Okay. Next is White Ice. He's gonna move past and into the cow traps. What was the save for that?
Oh, I was wrong about the there was 13 was the strength for the trap, not 15.
Oh, he only got a 5, so it's
Okay. It's dexterity of 15 for the caltrops.
All right.
Well, let me hold on. Yeah, 15.
All right. He steps on the cow trap. What happens?
It slows him to a walk, and he takes 1 piercing damage.
Okay. So he can continue his movement, though?
Taking this damage reduces the creature's walking speed by 10 feet until the creature regains at least 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. So it's like permanent, kind of?
Sounds like it.
Alright, so yeah, he can't move as far, but he's pretty close to you, so he's going to... He still has enough to get into the next caltrops. See if he steps on this one. Oh, natural 1. So he steps on another one and then falls down on a bunch of caltrops. I'm gonna say he takes 3 damage from that. Okay. Harvick, it's your turn.
Is there anything within range I can hit?
The ghoul just fell down in front of you. You can hit him, and you have advantage because he's laying down.
Means I get to do it twice and get the one that has the highest?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is 10 plus 8, 18.
That's enough already.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so you hit him. Oh yeah, roll
Can
twice
you-
because you can get a nat 20
Nat
possibly.
20. Yeah.
Okay. I got an 18.
Okay, no 20.
So
All
it's
right,
definitely
so
been hit.
yeah, you hit him. He's like got a bunch of caltrops stuck in him already. So
Okay.
go ahead and hit him with Talon Blade.
Okay. Well, I can do a bonus.
You can see that he doesn't look like he's gonna need too much damage to die. So
Okay,
you
so,
might not want to overdo it.
What happens if you overdo a bonus?
waste it.
You waste your spell if you're doing something.
A bonus is a spell. Okay.
Well, spells are always that cost spell slots. Actions and bonus action, just how long it takes to do it.
thought it said with the hunter's mark you could move it from one to another without it.
That's a special
Okay, never
thing
mind.
that spell can do.
So if I do a hunter's mark, I'd still be able to do it with the next one that came around, right?
Yep, it's transferable.
Yeah, that one is transferable.
Okay, so I'll do a hunter's mark then. I can
Okay.
transfer it.
Okay. That lasts for an hour. You can keep transferring it.
Right.
Okay, cool. So
Alright.
roll your damage.
Okay, so I have a let's see, damage is D8 plus 6. So the D8 is 1 plus 6 is 7. And the hunter's mark is a D6, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
an
that-
extra D6.
That's a 5 plus 7, 12.
Wow. So he had only 6 hit points. So you slash him right down the middle as he's laying there on defenseless on the ground, and he's dead.
Slash and shatter.
Okay. Next is Yellow Eyes, who's behind. He's gonna run up through the cow traps. Okay. Yeah, he avoids them. And then the second one, I'm gonna say, the ghouls that died on the caltrops, they've kind of dissipated them a bit, so he's gonna just get through there.
So we've got two down. Is Blackfoot dead?
Blackfoot is stuck
No,
in the trap still.
Blackfoot's still stuck in the trap.
Is White Eye dead?
White Eye
White Eyes
is
is dead.
dead.
Okay.
Yellow Eyes is in front of Vola, so she gets her attack. Prepared attack. A natural 20.
Damn.
That is gonna be 7 plus 7, 14 plus 2, 16. Enough. What's he got? Okay, he hadn't been hurt yet, so. Alright, so she gives him a mighty cleave and cuts one of his arms off. But he's still standing. Okay, Icy, it's your turn.
Okay. 16 plus 6, 22 to hit.
This is Produce Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him.
And damage is 2.
Okay. Yellow Eyes takes 2 more damage. He got his arm cut off and then blasted with flames in the face. Nice. Okay, Rokus, it's your turn.
Is there anybody alive?
Oh yeah, he's still alive. Yellow Eyes and Black Feet are still alive.
Okay. I'll shoot Yellow Eyes. Got 18 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
And I got 7 plus 3 is 10.
That's enough to kill it. You shoot him through the hit, and he falls backwards, dead.
Yellow Eyes is dead.
All right. You hear more chanting, rip and tear, but now it's kind of strange. Like you're not sure exactly where the sound is coming from. Roll a perception check.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody can roll.
I got 20.
I got a total of 18.
Yeah, 8.
Okay, hold on.
If they're going to flank us, let's drop into this little room so we can block the doorway and fight from there.
Oh, and Travis, then we're trapped in that little room.
We're trapped anyway if they flanked us.
Yeah.
We just have it so they can't attack us from both sides.
Okay.
Okay, so Rokus and Icy, you can tell that they're probably have exited that room and coming through the the tunnels that were over by where you guys rested.
So they have flanked us.
It sounds like they're coming from that direction. Oh, let me check something. Yeah, but you don't see them yet. And the sound is a bit, it sounds like they're still far off.
Do you have
Do we
time
wanna-
to?
Can I ask a question? Do we have some more cowl traps we can put down the other direction?
I think we put down both bags of them we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we have time to pick them up either, so we need to. I like Richie's idea of getting into that little room on the off thing there.
Okay.
Okay, it's Vola's turn. She's gonna attack Yellow Ice.
No, Yellow Eyes is dead. It's Blackfoot.
I
Oh,
killed
wait, did I?
Yellow Eyes.
Blackfoot.
Oh,
is
only
alive.
Blackfoot is in front of you? You're right.
Yeah.
I didn't mark his dead body on the map. Okay, Vola cannot swing then. So you guys said that you wanted to retreat. So she says, "You want me to start retreating?"
Yeah.
I'd say yeah.
Okay, so she pulls back. Let's see. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. 40? 10, 20, 30. Okay, so she can't go into the offshoot part, but she gets to the front of it. And she's looking.
Can we do dash?
Yeah, she could do a dash, but she wants to protect the
She wants
to make sure
maintain-
you guys don't get hit in the back.
That's fine.
So she's gonna hang out down there. So she's down at that part and guarding it so that you guys can get into the room behind her. Okay, so next is Blackfeet's turn. He's still trying to get out of the trap. What was the strength? You got 12 plus
13.
1, 13, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
DC
so he
13.
got out. And now he's gonna run through the caltrops. It's only the first set. Okay, so he steps on the first set of caltrops.
Yeah.
And then, how much damage? D4, right? You roll the damage.
The damage the first time was 3. Do you want me to roll again?
No, oh, actually, that's the trap that you have to roll for, right? Caltrops was just like 1 damage, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Caltrops was just 1.
Okay, so he takes 1 damage, slows him down, but he's still near enough that he gets up to Harbeck. And he can't do anything because he used his action to get out of the trap.
Cool.
And now it's Harbeck's turn. He's right in front of you.
Slash him.
Mash.
Okay, I guess. Get rid of him. Okay, hit. I rolled a 9 plus 8,
17.
so that'll be 17.
That hits. Roll damage and your Hunter Smart damage.
Okay, damage. So damage then would be 17 plus 6, which is 23,
17 damage?
plus 100.
Are you sure
Right,
you
so
rolled
it's
the
a
right die?
And all right, it's a 4 plus 6. Sorry, 10. 4 plus 6, 10, and then the is another 4 for the hunter's mark.
Okay.
14.
16.
So 14 damage total?
14.
Alright, 14 damage. Alright, he's still alive, but he looks like he's not gonna survive another hit. And it's time for ICU to try to finish him off.
Okay, produce flame. 14 plus 6 is 20. D8. D8 is a 6.
Okay.
I hit him and
You hit
damage
him
was
and you
6.
killed him. He burns
Good
up.
man.
He falls to the ground, smoldering,
Nice
Okay.
shot.
on top of the others.
Can we
All
go
right.
get the cow traps and put them in the other direction as well?
You'd have to use an action to pick up some of them.
I think an action to pick up and then second action to scatter is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have enough time to do that.
Yeah, I thought maybe Rokas could because he's after me.
Good
Okay,
idea.
you have your movement still, so do you want to join Vola down that side?
Yes, I will. I'll get behind Vola.
Okay, so you run down the hallway and get behind Vola, so you can see past her.
Yeah, under her arm.
Yeah. Next, it's Rokus's turn. You don't see any enemies.
Well, would I be able to scoop up as many caltrops as I can see handy, and put them on the other side of the little room? Would I be able to do that?
You can pick up one set, but you cannot also scatter them.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pick up the set and move back down to where Icy is.
All right, you pick up one set of caltrops, pulling them out of the dead ghouls. And then you run down by Icy, and then you want to throw them in front of Ola.
I want to throw them to the south of the little room.
Yeah, that's where Vola's facing that way, so you'd throw them south of there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You set the caltrops in front. Okay, cool. Next. Oh, sorry. Wait. I just said you couldn't do both of those on a turn. Sorry. So
Okay, so
you
just
roll
run
down.
there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. So you run down and you stand behind Vola, staggered so you can see.
Okay, can I ready to loose an arrow to the other direction if something comes in sight?
No, because you used your action to pick up the caltrops.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so next you can hear the chanting coming around through the hallways. Rip and tear, rip and tear. Okay, but you still don't see where they are yet. And now it's back to Vola's turn. She says, doesn't seem like there's any enemies behind us. I'll just hold my ground here.
Okay.
So she holds and she prepares to hit if something comes up to her. It's Harvick's turn.
Okay, Harvick's going to move down south to where the others are and ask Rokus where he wants me and where he wants me to face.
Well, if they're coming from the south now, we
It
can.
could be coming from both sides, maybe.
Well, that's why I was thinking they may come from both sides, and I was just going to prepare ourselves at the entrance to the little room.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so Harvick, do you want to start protecting that entrance instead of being next to Vola?
Right now, yes, but I'm assuming that, yeah, and then Rokus can get Vola to move over the next time around, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're kind of, you're in the mouth of that side entrance.
Right.
Okay, cool. And now it's Icy's turn Do you want to go behind Harvick?
Yep, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to get behind Harvick.
Okay. Do you want to prepare anything?
Probably I'll just prepare my produce flame, get ready to throw that.
Cool. So if they come up, you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
I'll put my caltrops down to the south of the opening,
Okay.
and then go on into the room. And I'm going. Can I also switch to my shield and sword?
No, that's another action.
Okay, then I'll just go on in.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Actually, I can back up in the room where I'm not going to be within 10 feet of these guys, so that I can still shoot from in there.
Okay. Alright, so now it is the ghouls' turn, and they have rounded the corner so that Vola can see them. She's at the... So she can see 2 ghouls and a ghast.
Oh,
That's a gas.
you're
Gas
the
was
big one.
Gas was that one that turned into a poison thing after he died.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the ghast seems a bit more intelligent. It's pointing the way for the ghouls to go. It's directing them, and it was the one that started the chant. So he's saying, "Go, rip and tear, rip and tear," and you can smell that he stinks. Like just as he rounds the corner, the smell of this guy is wafting over to you, and it has a nasty stench. Well, Rokus is very affected by the stench.
Yeah, man, it smells terrible.
Oh, you stinking.
I have a keen elven nose.
Also, it's your upper lip.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning. Aren't you glad I dropped by?
Yeah, another cave troll.
Alright, so it's back to the top of the order. It's Vola's turn. She sees them there. They're not close enough to hit, so she backs up and gets in the hallway with Harvick side by side. She says, "You ready? Ready, dwarf?"
Yep.
Alright. So she prepares the action to hit if they come up. Next, it's Harvick's turn.
Ready to for defense.
Okay. Icy's turn. You can't see. You can keep your flame prepared if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Rokus.
I think I'll switch to my shield and sword.
Okay. So
And
you can.
I'll
I'll let you just put your bow on your back, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you switch to shield and sword. Do you want to move?
Yep.
Between them.
Sure.
All right. There's enough room, so you can do that.
That's why I was thinking it'd be good to get, at some point in time to get a halberd or a pike. Stay behind me.
I can still stay behind you and use the sword.
All right, so Harvick, you're in the middle, so you can use your protection thing on either of them if they need it.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, and then the ghouls and ghasts start approaching. You see one has long claws. It runs into the caltrops. Let's see if it steps on it. No, it doesn't. It passes through the caltrops without a problem and approaches Vola and Harbeck. Vola uses her prepared action to attack. And she misses. Too bad. And the ghoul is able to attack. So it's gonna try to bite. Alright, it hits with the bite. What's the damage? 5 damage. What was your protection for, Harvick? Did you want to use your protection?
Who's he striking at?
Vola. You can
Okay,
use
yeah.
your protection.
Five.
But I forgot what that was.
I did too. Wait a minute.
Alright, I'll look it up too. Here it is. While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Disadvantage, so I have to roll twice.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one is 1, so it misses. You use your shield to get in front of his mouth as he lunges to bite Vola, and he bites the front of your shield and chips a tooth. Okay, nice job. That was its turn. Okay, next is the gas turn. It runs up through the caltrops. What's the oh, hold on.
15.
Gast. 10, so he steps on it. 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It still has enough movement to get over to Vola. Alright. That's a hit. Six plus 1 plus... Oh no, sorry. That's for us using the wrong thing. This is the ghast, not the ghoul. Okay, so it also has a bite attack. It's using that. So yeah, 20 to hit, not natural. And okay, stronger damage. 13 damage. It's pretty nasty. Sorry, I can't remember. Did you guys take a long rest after the previous attack fight?
No.
No, because I've only got 36 hit points.
Okay, cool. So
I
she
didn't need all my hit points back.
Okay, so she's down to 7. Okay, and let me check one more thing here. Okay, so the ghast has a thing called stench. Any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of the ghast must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of its next turn. On a successful saving throw, the creature is immune to the ghast stench for 24 hours. Harvick has advantage against poison. So you can roll twice for this save. You need to do... let me say it again. DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
So you roll your
dice twice. Roll your die twice first.
Roll my dice twice.
Take the better number.
First one's a 7. Second one, so 7's the highest.
7.
Wait a second. You rolling a d20?
Oh no, I thought it was the D10.
No, that's
the
amount you
DC
need
10.
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to be over a 10. So roll a D20 twice.
I do the D20. I have to be over a 10 to do it.
To save.
Successful, yeah.
Okay, I thought you said D10. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a DC 10, so I can see that's hard to hear.
Glad
First
I got
one,
that.
yeah. First one is a 16.
Okay, roll the
so he's
second
gonna
one.
be-
20. Actual.
Okay, so
Ooh.
you had advantage, so you chose the better one. So that's the 20. And your Constitution save is +3, so it's 23. So, let me check what it said about the save. It says since you saved, you're not affected, and you're immune for 24 hours.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Vola also needs to roll it. She doesn't have resistances and things. But she rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
So she's tough enough to not be bothered by the stink.
We've been traveling with Richie or Rokas for so long that Right.
You're the smelly dwarf. I'm a foot elf.
Alright, so next in the order is the last ghoul, which has only one eye. It runs up through the caltrops. And natural 20, it has no problem. It does a pirouette as it goes through. And it runs around to Rokus. Behind the other two. It's gonna swing for Rokus. See, back to the ghoul. Alright, using its claws, it has a 15 to hit.
I've got 17 with my shield, so I'm good.
17 with the shield. That's true.
Good
Okay.
thing I switched.
Yeah.
smart boy.
Well. Okay. So, yeah, he misses you. Cool. Now it's back to the top. Vola's turn.
Oh, I don't do anything.
Did I skip you?
Before I used to be after Harvick and Yellow Eyes.
Yeah, Yellow Eyes isn't there. I might have
This guy
skipped
went
you.
after this guy. Yeah,
Oh, you
when
got-
I went after Richie, so it's my turn. Then it's Richie's turn, isn't it?
That should be right. Yeah. Did I? So I went Harbeck to Richie.
No, you went Harvick to one eye, but
Now it's her turn. I didn't go.
Richie just.
No. I think you're confused because I was talking to Richie about some those were like saves, and he was trying to see if he got hit and stuff like that. That wasn't his turn.
No.
Yeah.
So I didn't skip you. It was stuff on the ghoul's turn that involved Harbeck and Richie. It wasn't their turns.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Light them
that's-
up.
So it's Vola's
Light
turn.
them up.
No. Vola, Ghoul, Harvick.
Yeah, all the stuff we
Gas.
just did was on the ghoul's turn. It wasn't Harbeck or Richie's turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just moving the 3 ghouls at the end of the order.
Okay.
Longclaws ran up and went through the stuff, and then the Ghast went through the stuff and tried to do this and had his stench activity thing, and then the ghoul tried to hit Richie.
Okay.
Yeah. So those were all the ghouls' turns.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're back to Vola. Sorry. I don't think I skipped your turn, but I might have skipped your prepared action. You didn't have a chance to throw your fire, right?
No, I had just the time before I had prepared it for the.
Okay, I didn't skip your turn, but I did skip that. So you should be able to hit one of them with your fire. So roll for a hit. Which one do you want to hit? All 3 of them are there.
Which one is the closest?
They're all the same, pretty much.
Go for the gap.
But I'm gonna have to have a high hit point. I might miss them. I'm gonna go for long claws.
That's fine. Go ahead.
13 plus 6 is 18.
Okay, you hit long claws.
I mean, is 19. Sorry.
Yeah, you hit him.
And damage is 4.
Okay, cool.
That's long claws.
Okay, Cool. So yeah, that should have happened when he came in your range. So sorry, I did miss that part. But now we are back at the top of the order. It's Vola's turn. She's gonna do her multi-attack, swinging for the ghast. Miss, miss. 3 and a 1. Pretty bad.
Hmm.
She withstood the stench, but it made her teary-eyed. She is swinging wildly. Harvick's turn.
Hey, I'm gonna go for the gaff, and I roll an 8 plus 8 is 16,
That's enough.
and then I'll roll a 6 plus 3. That's 15.
15 damage.
Yeah,
And then Hunter's Mark.
Does that include your
that
hunter's
was
mark?
kind of yeah. I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
a 6, then I have a 6 plus there, and then the hunter's mark was 3.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, you got him. He's looking hurt, but he did withstand to the blow. He's not super weak. Icy's turn again.
Oh, I'll go after Long Claws again.
Okay,
12 plus 6 is 18.
that hits.
A D8 of 6, damage of 6.
All right, nice. So you throw some flames and it burns his chest and flies off, but he's damaged. Okay, Rokus, it's your turn.
Okay. First, I'm gonna yell at Icy. Always shoot at whoever we're fighting. The gasp is the one we should be hitting.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick the gasp with my rapier.
So you're too far to hit. You can't hit it, but you can hit Long Claws.
Okay, then I'll hit long claws.
And then Icy sticks out her tongue at you.
Okay. I got a 10 plus 7 to hit, plus 5, so it's 15. 10 plus 15 to hit. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Yeah, 10 plus 5, 15 to hit. Is it?
Hold on, I'm doing something. I just put up a map so you can see. The ghast is down by Vola, so you can't hit it.
Okay.
Sorry, it was 15 to hit
Yeah.
on Long Claws. That hits.
Okay. And he takes 4, 5. I rolled a 1 for the D8 plus 3. It's 4 plus, and then my sneak attack, I got another 1. That's the minimum amount of damage I could do.
So what's the total there, damage?
5.
On Long Claws. And he's already damaged.
Yeah. But he took the stab. You stick your rapier through his gut and pull it back out, but he's still standing. Okay. Now it's Longclaw's turn. It's gonna hit Richie. Rokus. 17 plus 2.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So he lunges forward to bite you with his big fangs.
I'll stick my shield in the way.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Oh, sorry. So that was my first one was 17 to hit.
17 plus 2.
Okay, so he made me get disadvantage by putting his shield out. So the second roll was a 12.
Awesome. Good work. Thank you, Harbeck.
Okay. So that's his turn. It's the ghast. His turn. Harbeck and Vola are immune to the stink, so they don't need to worry about it anymore. He's gonna attack Vola. 17 plus 3, I think. Yes, 20 to hit. That hits. He lunges forward and bites Vola on the neck. "19 damage on Vola. She is unconscious and falls to the ground.
Yeah, we need to just heal her.
Next is the one-eyed guy. He's gonna go for Rokus. Um, 14 to hit?
Nope.
No, okay. So it slashes at you with its claws, but cannot find any purchase to grab you. Alright, it's back to Vola's turn. She is unconscious. She needs to do a death saving throw. 18, that's a success.
Good.
We should have healed her.
Well, when it gets to our turn, we will.
I know, but she's down. We should have healed her before she got down.
Yeah. Richie's right.
Harbeck's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna lay hands on Vola. Hold
Okay.
20.
And give her 20? Okay. Alright. You crouch down next to her and put your hands on her shoulders and speak some dwarven prayers to Tyr and says, "Hurrah!" And she opens her eyes and comes back to consciousness. Next is Icy's turn.
Does she need healing word as well?
She's at 20 out of 27. So she might be okay.
Okay. Then I'm gonna throw I'm gonna throw my flame at is the gas the closest one to us now? Or is it still long claws?
They're still in a line there, so they're pretty much the same.
Okay. Richie wants me to go after the gas. So Arokus wants me to go after the gas. So I've got 12 plus 6 is 18 per hit.
That hits the ghast.
And the damage is 6.
Okay. Alright, Rokus, it's your turn.
Who can I reach?
All of them.
Long claws or the one-eyed ghoul. You cannot reach the
Okay.
ghast. He's too far down.
I'll go after Longclaws. Yeah, Longclaws is the one that got me before.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And this time I rolled a 7 plus 3 for the sword and 3 sneak attack. So that's 13.
Damage?
14. I'm gonna have to double check about sneak attack if it can work when you're also in their range. But either way, you did enough damage to kill it.
Okay.
Long claws is dead.
Long claws gets pierced through the eye by this rapier and falls down dead. Okay, next is the ghast's turn. It's gonna go for Vola, who's prone on the ground, so he gets advantage. A 2 and a 19. So he's gonna use his right, he's using his claws. So he hit with the claws, and then the damage is 2d6 plus 3. 6 plus 4, 10 plus 3, 13. That takes her back to 7 again. And then the claws have a special effect. If the target is a creature other than an undead. It must succeed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for 1 minute. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns, ending effect on a success. So Vola needs to do a con check. 14 plus 1, 15. So that's enough. She's not paralyzed. Okay. Now it's the one-eyed ghoul's turn. It's gonna go for Rokus. Okay, that's a miss. And back to Vola's turn. She uses her movement to stand up, and she attacks the ghast. 16 plus 4, 20, and 16 plus 4, 20. Roll 2 16s somehow. So she got 2 hits on him. What is that? D8 plus 2. 8 and 2.
10.
That's
10
10
damage.
plus 4 then, so that's 14. That's enough. The ghast is dead. She uses her battle axe twice and slashes off one of its legs and then slashes upwards through its torso, and it falls down. And
Go.
the
Way to go, girl.
stinking gas comes out, but it doesn't affect them because they're immune for 24 hours. There's only the one-eyed ghoul left, and it's standing in front of all 3 of you. It's the Harbeck's turn.
Okay, I roll 19 plus 8 is 27.
That definitely hits.
Yep. And then I roll a 6, and then add 6 to that, and then I roll a 5 for the hunter's mark, so that's 17.
17. Alright, nice. Nice damage. Okay, Icy, it's your turn. Maybe you can finish this guy off.
Okay. I did a 12 plus 6 is 18.
That hits.
Wait. No, you know what? I remember giving you my results from last time. Let me do it. I've got to reset.
Okay.
14 plus 6 is 20.
Mm-hmm.
D8 is a 6.
Okay, you killed it. So you throw the flame as it's opening its mouth to roar, and the ball of flame goes inside of his mouth and burns at his head from the inside. And he falls
Flames
down
are shooting out of his ears and his eyes.
Yeah, smoke and flame coming out of his orifices.
He's a redhead now.
All right, so that's the end of the combat. They're all
Okay,
dead.
I want to back. We all want to back away from the gas because then they like swell up and do something nasty afterwards.
No, this one you cut through it. It already released its stench during the combat, so it's okay.
Okay.
We need to help Vola.
Yeah.
We need to take a long rest is what we need to do.
Do we want to do it in this little room and Rokus can stay by the entrance?
Sure.
Do we want to gather up our the trap and the call traps and everything and maybe set them up again just to make sure we're safe while we're taking our long rest?
I think all of us should take a long rest, but yes, I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
All right, let me check the notes on how early in the morning it is, because you're gonna have to spend all day again.
We can do a short rest and get some hit points back anyway. I've got 2 spell slots left.
I know I've only used I didn't use any spell slots.
I've done 2 spells, so I've only got 1 left.
Okay.
I've got healing word, but then I've got advanced healing word, so I can use that.
You mean second level?
Healing, yeah.
And I have 2 spell slots. I can do cure wounds.
How bad is Vola hurt? Because she's the only one that got hit in this thing.
That's
Did
7. She only has 7 left.
Okay.
I could do a cure wounds on her.
I can do a
And
cure.
still-
I can do cure wounds too, but then that's just down to 0 for me.
No,
Zero.
no, you hang on to your spell.
Yeah, hang on to yours, and we could give her a potion of healing.
Just so you guys know, on day 24, you woke up at 7 a.m. You explored, fought some skeletons. You took a short rest, and then found some ghouls. So, at this point, it's about, we'll say 11 a.m.
Okay.
Time to have lunch and an afternoon nap.
I could give Vola one of my potions of healing.
Because I've got quite a few spells. I've got lots of spells left, actually.
Well, why don't you heal her once, and I'll let her have one of my healers potion of healing.
Yeah. So healing word in the second one is two. I get to do D4 twice and then add 4. So the first one was a 3. The second one was a 1, which is 4 plus 4 is 8. So I give her 8.
Okay. So she's
And
at
I got-
15 out of 27.
Okay. Do I want to do it again?
How many of those do you
Why
have
don't we
left?
Why don't we take a short rest and see how many points she gets back on the short rest first?
Okay.
Okay. Good idea.
Let's set up a trap in the front of the entrance and the cow traps on either to the north and to the south, and have lunch, and then we're having a short afternoon nap.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
How many hit points?
So NPCs don't actually have like hit dice like that. I don't think. I guess they probably do. Let me check. Yeah, I guess that count. That's the hit dice there. But they don't tell you how many. Let me check. I think I had got her stats from the player's handbook.
So what's her total hit points now?
23,
23 out of what?
27. It's not bad.
Okay.
Hey, wait, she has 23 out of 27?
That's right.
So I can give her 5 with the lay on hands then.
Yeah. How much was total did you have for lay on hands?
I have 20. Short rest gave them all back. I've got 20, so I'll give her 5.
Oh, is lay on hands is short rest?
Right.
I
It
think
says
it's long rest.
It's, right. No, it says long rest. That's weird because when I hit short rest, it put it back to 20 for some reason. But yeah, it says long rest. Okay, never mind.
Did you subtract it originally?
Add it to 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's a long rest. You're right.
All right, so you guys okay with your hit points now?
Yeah.
Yep.
All
What
right.
time is it? What time is it?
It's
It's about what-
10:18 in real life, if that's what you're asking.
But it's 1 o'clock in the game.
Okay.
1 p.m.
No, it's 12. It's 12 in the game.
No, because we stopped at 11:30. We had something to eat, and then we lie down at 12, and it's a 1-hour rest, so it's 1 p.m. Right?
Okay, I guess I was gonna say you did it right at 11.
Well, I guess I was just going by what you said. It was 11:30.
I
So
think
I
I said
figured out-
11 originally.
Okay, then I screwed up. I thought it was 11:30, so I figured we had a half an hour to eat and an hour to sleep, or an hour to rest.
The eating can be part of the short rest,
Okay, what time do you want it to be?
so it'll just be 12.
12. Okay.
12 p.m.
Yeah, I think because we've been through this big room and cleared out the gasp and ghouls, you guys want to just go up into the big room and check that out?
Yes, definitely. We want to check the whole thing out.
Okay.
There's parts of that room we haven't been able to see.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll pick up the trap and all the call traps to
Yep.
reuse again.
Okay,
Yeah.
you do that.
No,
It takes you
Miss-
about 10 minutes to pick them up and pull them out of the ghast's bodies.
And there's a
Okay.
couple 3 arrows I want to try to retrieve.
Okay, roll a d20.
4.
They're all broken.
Okay. I got plenty of arrows, so it's not a big deal.
So you walk up, you gather your stuff back, and you get to this great cavern. I'll read the description again.
Pick up the trap.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
all that. Steep escarpments divide this large cavern into 3 sections, high ledges at either end, and a lower section in the middle. Carved stone stairs climb up to the ledges. 2 large tables stand in the middle section, along with a pair of old braziers. A smaller table stands on the eastern ledge. The skeletal remains of dozens of dead warriors, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, and ogres attest to the fierceness of the fighting that took place here long ago. Okay, that's what
Hey,
you see.
Harbeck, you want to check and see if any of these dead guys are animated?
That'll be my last spell.
I don't
Oh.
think Divine Sense does. Is that a spell? It might be, actually.
Well,
Oh,
if
no,
it
no.
is, then
Divine Sense has its own. He gets four per long rest.
Oh. It's all by itself then?
Yeah, Divine Sense is its own thing.
Okay.
You have 4 still.
Okay. What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the middle of the middle room there then and cast it.
Okay, so you use Divine Sense. Harvick, you hear him muttering some prayers to Tyr in Dwarvish, and then he looks around the room and he doesn't see any signs of anything undead or any of the other things it covers.
okay.
So he lets you know that the room seems to be clear of undead.
Going into the middle of the room might not have been the smartest thing, because if they did start coming alive, you'd been in the middle.
Well, we should have all gone together. Is what we should have done.
Well, if you cast it from where we were coming in the room, if any of them animated, you figure they all were. I wouldn't have bothered with the range. Anyhow, can I roll a perception and look to see if there's anything interesting in this room?
Okay, go ahead.
10 plus, I think I have 5 perception. Yep. So
15?
15 of scouting around the room.
So you you don't find anything special, but you determine that this must have been some kind of banquet room, meeting area, or a mead hall for the miners.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 minus 1, 11.
Yeah, you don't find anything else.
So we're doing perception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to search for stuff.
I've got a 19 plus 4. I got a 23.
Yeah, she's just finds the wooden tables. There's nothing really in here except for bones and old broken tools and yeah, it looks, you see smashed glasses and not glasses but cups and
Goblets.
things like that. Yeah, goblets And so yeah, you think it used to be a banquet room.
Do you need any more charcoal, Harbeck?
It hurt. Have
There's
to
some.
find sulfur, so
Well, there's braziers here if you want to check.
I think like I think if you keep getting more charcoal, it's gonna become too bulky or
Okay,
large.
cumbersome. That's fun. That's why I
sounds
asked if you
good.
needed
Yep.
more.
I think
You guys want to go?
you have enough to make something out, some kind of if you find sulfur, you have enough to make maybe one or two grenades or something.
Smoke
Okay.
bomb. You want to go up the right side stairs and go up north and see what's up there?
I'd like to explore both of those platforms before we go anywhere else.
I thought we'd
So
done
yeah,
that.
that was included in the room
Yeah.
checking.
Okay, they count as the whole room. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You went up and down the stairs, and those upper areas didn't have much. It looked like the main hall was down here in the middle. You don't see any tables or much stuff up there. Let's see. From this room, you see that there are two exits north and one exit south, which you assume is where the Gast and his followers had run.
Yeah. Let's try the south one first, because we're pretty sure that we won't be trapped. Something starts to chase us, we can move.
Okay.
I'd say take the south one first,
Okay, I'm good with that.
All right.
and have Scout do it like we did before.
Okay. Yeah.
I see Scouts ahead of the rest of us.
Cool. I see you want to be a poisonous snake again.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah. Okay. Rattlesnake Icy is on the move. She
Okay,
slithers down a set of stairs, and as she looks to the east, she sees it leads to the room where they took a long rest and fought the jelly before.
Okay.
there's nothing.
Looking to the west, she sees that it seems like there's a bunch of hallways around. One going straight down a ways, and then it looks like she remembers you guys poked your head in here when you first came in, and she can see it. This is the same area that connects back to the front area. She looks around a couple corners, finds some dead ends. Okay, so from there, it seems that you could keep exploring to the west, or you could go back to the main room.
I'll keep going west.
And we're following her.
Okay.
Do we need to do stealth checks?
If you want to be stealthy. So
I rolled an nat 20.
cool. Everybody roll stealth check if you want to
I
participate.
rolled a 19.
All
And
right.
still,
I'm disadvantaged, so I had a 4 minus 1 3 with disadvantage.
Fortunately, a nat 20 will help keep you quiet.
I had 19 plus 2, so I have 21.
Rokus,
Well,
what's your
mine's-
total?
25.
And Harvey was 3. Sorry, Harbeck was 3.
Yeah.
Lola got 18, and what's the second roll? 16. Not bad. Plus, what's her dex? Plus 1. 17. So you guys are doing better than usual. I'm being quiet. Anything else you want to do while you're exploring these tunnels?
Look for traps and secret passages.
Alright, then everybody should also roll perception. Let's
Perception.
Rolling what? Perception?
Yeah, perception.
12.
Looking for traps and looking for secrets.
13 minus 1, 13.
I got 17.
I got a total of 7. Well, I am a snake.
All right, let me
I
roll
rolled in
it.
the ground.
Sorry, let me write it down. Rokus, what was yours?
17.
Icy,
7 total.
Harbeck,
13.
13, Vola, 18 plus 0, 18. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so you wander around in the west. You find a lot of dead ends. You find tunnels leading north, south, west, in all directions. And they're all leading to various dead ends where it looks like miners had given up on the area and had gone in some other direction. But finally, you come to a more natural-looking tunnel that leads north, and it leads a bit further than the others. So, you want to keep following up there?
Sure.
Okay, so you follow up north, and you can hear some water trickling as you get closer. And as you walk towards the sound, the room kind of opens up. You can see that it's actually another bigger room, and it's mostly taken up with a big pool. Okay, so you walk into this room, and a still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air.
Do a history check. What we know about the ponds and things like that.
I don't have any information to give you for a history check, really. You see that the water is flowing down into this cavern and then exiting in the north. The mussels are just unusual. You expect they might be some kind of strange cave dwelling mussels that you're not familiar with, and the fishy smell is probably from these mussels that are on here. If you want to explore any specific part of the room, you can do a perception check.
I rolled a 2.
Sorry. So you did perception checks already for like exploring around. If you want to do a new one, I want to know like what you're actually looking at specifically.
Well, I wanted to see if I could look into the water. What do you guys think about throwing one of the dead ghouls into the pond and see if anything happens?
Sounds
Bad
good.
idea.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back and drag a dead ghoul over and throw him in the pond.
Okay.
Splash!
Okay, so you go back to find one of the dead ghouls and you drag it up to this room. You're able to do that. And then you throw it into the water. It splashes and it sinks down. How far are you trying to throw it into the center of the pool or what?
Sure.
Yeah. We're going
Okay.
to throw it as far as we can to the center.
All right.
Vola's strong. She chucks
Alright.
it in there.
Vola says, give me a hand, Harvick. So she's gonna roll a strength check with advantage. 11 plus 13. Alright, that's enough. She manages to toss it right in the middle. and it sinks down out of sight. Nothing seems to happen. It does seem that the water is gets deeper towards the center of the pool. You can wade around it. You would be able to wade around the edges of it, and the stream running to the north. It looks like you would probably be able to wade through that too. Although the water's a bit dark, it's hard to tell exactly how deep it is.
You're saying the water's moving?
Yeah, the water's moving to the northeast. There's a little stream there.
Where's the inlet?
It's coming
It's like
from the ceiling.
The water's dripping from the
There's like
ceiling
a
into
waterfall?
It's
Yeah.
coming down the walls. Yeah. It says, let's see the book, what it says. Well, it's kind of weird. The book says, a sluggish stream flows out of the cave to the northeast, but the description says a still pool fills much of this cavern.
It's kind of
it's
hard to do.
Well, it's either a spring coming up from underneath or it's dripping down.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be moving. It wouldn't be as still then. That's the thing.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it's coming down from the walls, and then it's very, very slowly trickling. So it's not still, but it's just very very, very slowly moving. But yeah, the book didn't really describe it very well. But that's what you see. Nothing happened special when you threw something in.
I'm impervious to poison, correct?
Not impervious, but you're resistant, and yeah, you have advantage against being poisoned. If you do get poisoned, you get half damage.
Do you want to check the water out? See?
I was thinking.
Okay, you want to wade into it, or what do you want to do?
What's the
I
stickiest little...
put my hand in it first and smell it.
Okay. It's I can't give you too much information about the origins of this water, as it's not described very well. But the water doesn't have any poison to it or anything. It's just water. It's just very dark in this room. Remember, it's pitch black in here. So you just can't see very well. But it seems like normal fresh water, I guess.
I could hold my flame out and we can see it a bit better.
You could do that.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Because it's a cantrip, it doesn't take up anything.
Yep.
Light the place up?
Yeah, I'm going to produce flame and hold it in my hand. Well, I'm a snake still. I'd have to convert.
Yeah, that's true.
Wouldn't I?
You can't do spells as a snake, so yeah, you'd have to turn back. But you did a short rest, so you have like 3 more or something.
Of what?
Of
Wild
switching
shape?
back and forth.
How many wild shapes do you get?
I think it's 3.
Oh, On here, actually, it looks like it's only 2. I thought it was more.
You got it went up or something. I'm trying to find it. Come on.
It's under features and traits. Let's see. You're level 4. That's correct, right? Yeah. Here it says you have 2 wild shapes per short rest. I thought we had more, though.
Oh, nope.
That's good. Go ahead and turn back and light the place up.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have 2. Well, we can check it more later, but on the sheet it says you have 2.
Okay, but we had a short rest, so I'm back to 2.
Yeah, but you just used 1, so you have 1 left.
Okay, I gotta mark it. There, I marked it.
Okay.
I wonder if we read it wrong before or something. Okay, so yeah, you produce flame to make a ball of flame in your hand. Do you want to throw the ball or do anything?
No, I'll just use it to light up, or if people want me to, if there's some area they want to see more of, they can tell me where they want it to go.
Okay. So she's got it. You guys can see the water is probably where did I put that? At least like 15 or 20 feet deep in the middle.
Okay.
It's murky down there, so you can't really see well.
Do we want to go up the stairs to the?
Okay, actually, so roll a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, and everybody.
I got 15.
I got 16 plus 4, total of 20.
13 minus 1, 12.
Okay. So 10 feet from the shore, under 10 feet of water, you see something is there. Some kind of form. It's hard to see what it is, though.
Okay, I think we should maybe.
We can come back here. You wanted to go up the stairs and clear the rest of this place out?
Go see what else is up there.
What do you think, Harbeck?
Time is it? We've been doing a lot of exploring, and we went back and dragged the body back and tossed it in. What time is it now?
I'll say
2.
that didn't take too long. It's only 1.
Do we
And that
want to keep?
Taking that object. I'd like to poke that object to see if it's alive or not.
Do you want me to shoot an arrow in the water at it?
Sure,
Yeah.
but we don't know if it's friendly or what it is. Yeah.
Have you ever met anything in this whole damn place that was friendly?
No.
You
God,
met Droop
everybody's
one
just-
time. Droop was friendly.
Yeah.
Maybe Droop's
Okay.
under there.
Is this Vola telling us to be nice to it?
I'm just joking around.
Are any of the mussels, any of those things there are available that we could throw over to sink down
Throw
on
a
top
handful
of
on them, see what happens when they sink down and hit and settle on it.
Yeah, you can do that. There's shells and stuff.
it? Yeah.
Alright, so you toss one of the mussel shells.
Whoa. Before we toss them, let's put ourselves in a position where we can
Defend ourselves.
we may have to be fighting something.
Yeah.
Alright, you get in your usual fighting position. And
Okay.
Ruckus tosses the mussel, and it just goes down and sits on top of whatever that lump is. Nothing
How far down
happens.
is the lump? How far down is the lump?
It's under 10 feet of water.
You can get an arrow to go that far?
Yeah, arrows go through the water pretty good.
Say stick it, see what happens.
You want to do that?
Sure, I'll give it a try.
Okay, roll to hit.
I got a 18.
Alright, you hit it dead center, and it shifts a little bit, but no reaction. Now that you've disturbed it, you think you can see a skeletal hand.
Now, the hit didn't produce any damage, huh?
It didn't. You didn't notice it like reacting as if it was damaged.
Okay.
We see skeletal hands. The hands look like they're part of it.
That's just the thing that you can make out once it's kind of rolled slightly, is that there's a hand in the water.
What Harvick was wondering was, does it look like this is part of it or something that was exposed when it moved?
I don't really know how to answer that. It seems like maybe this thing had some cloth or something over it, and then you might have knocked that aside and then shown a hand underneath.
Okay, so gotcha. I think what we're seeing is covering the skeleton
Yeah.
from what he's describing.
Guess you do a divine sense.
That would let you know if it's undead or anything else. So you
Cool.
want to do that?
What do you think, Brocus?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
You see?
Sure.
Okay.
I also have.
Go on. What?
Do you have to use a spell to do that?
It's
A
separate.
spell. It's not a regular spell. I have 4 that are not.
Yeah,
You can
technically
only put 4 times.
that's actually not a spell. That's a class feature of a paladin. So it's more of
Okay.
a god. It's a
Yeah,
religious
it's like you're-
thing.
It's
It's
like
an
you're
ability
changing
you
an
have.
animal.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
wild shape.
I'll have
It's-
2 more after this.
Okay.
All right, so I'll do it.
Okay, so you do not sense any of those things that divine sense senses. So it's not undead,
So it's just dead. Hmm.
but it has
So there might.
something over it. You can't see the skeleton really well.
Okay, so it's got some kind of form.
Whatever is over it, though, was not damaged from me shooting it with an arrow. So
Well,
maybe we should-
it was like you can't really see what the arrow did, if it like pierced it or if it like pushed it, but the arrow sunk into it.
Okay, could we do this? Okay, now I have a couple of javelins and a great axe. I took off one.
Yeah. You
Right,
could poke
could
it.
we tie them together? Make like a pole long enough to push it down in there and see if we can push that covering type thing off.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
what
gonna
you-
say that works.
yeah.
So you use your rope and tie some javelins together, and then it's a little wonky, but it works. And you're
We
able.
can use the axe to if it's like a covering or something, we can use the edge of the axe to sort of try to pull it off.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say the javelin is able to do it, and you're able to remove it. It seems like it was a cloak, and you can see now that there's a skeleton, and it's holding some kind of stick.
We snag the cloak and bring it up.
Yeah, it's stuck on the end of the javelin. You pull it up. It's just
Any markings on the cloak?
it's it looks like it could have been a mage's cloak, possibly.
What cloak?
A wizard
A
or
mage.
mage's cloak, by the design of it.
Is it in nice shape?
No, it's very old.
Okay.
There's something else down there.
Yeah, the skeleton's got some kind of stick in its hand.
Do we have fishing line or anything?
You what?
Rokus made a trap with a kind of thread, so he's that.
And have we got a hook so we could maybe hook that stick and bring it up? It might be like a wizard's wand or something. What do you think?
I think that it might be a wizard's wand.
You can try it.
Okay, so we'll set up a sort of like a plus we'll make a hook and we'll put it on the line and we'll get that stick up. Rokas, I think you had that in your backpack.
Yeah, I do have a fishing
No.
kit, I think.
Oh, did you?
I think.
I don't think so, but
Let me look. I thought when we were at the...
We were
Yes,
trying
we
to
did.
buy one, but we couldn't find it.
Oh, they didn't have it.
So we had to improvise last time.
How about if I took my trap and dangled it down over it on the rope and dropped it onto the stick to try to snap the trap on it?
Okay. Just hoping we don't lose the trap.
Could I roll for a luck try on that?
roll an intelligence check.
Okay. My intelligence is... I think it's like neutral. Yeah, neutral 10.
What's your roll?
Do I roll? Do I roll?
Yeah, roll d20.
I got an 11.
Okay, it occurs to you that the trap, if this is a wooden staff or something, that the trap might snap it.
So I might not want to do that. Let's just wade in and get it.
Alright, Vola says, I'm the biggest, I can go in.
Okay.
So she wades in, and then she uses the javelin pole to she sticks it by the staff and the skeleton and starts dragging both the skeleton and the staff towards the shore. It takes her a while because it's a bit fiddly, but she manages to get the upper half of the skeleton and the staff to shallow water and then pulls it out.
Is there anything identifiable on the skeleton?
Like a ring or a hat or...
Okay, so the skeleton, once you pull it out, you find the skeleton wears 2 platinum rings and clutches a wand of magic missiles in its bony fingers.
Ooh.
Oh, I shouldn't really tell you what the wand was, but well.
Yeah. Too late now.
That looks like a wand of magic missiles to me.
Ooh, that's a good thing
Hold on.
for us.
And platinum rings sound cool.
Yeah.
A girl can never have too much jewelry.
Well, you and Vola can have the rings, I guess.
Okay.
Unless Harbeck needs one.
Does anyone here know how to use the wand or try to deal with the wand?
Okay, so even though I said they're a wand of magic missiles, your characters don't know that, so they don't. We'll have to do an Arcana check to see what you guys can figure out.
We can see it's magic, though, right?
Well, it depends on your Arcana check.
Okay.
What check are we doing?
Arcana, as in arcane magic.
Okay.
I don't know much. I got 9.
Yeah, you don't know.
I got a 19.
14 plus 1, 15.
How about Vola?
15, you said?
Yeah.
Well,
And I got
5.
I got 19.
19 is the highest, right?
Yeah.
Unless Vola got better.
No, she got a 5.
Okay.
ICU thinks that this is probably a wand of magic missiles, but she's not sure about the statistics or how it's used or exactly how many charges it has. But she knows that if she spends time during the long rest examining and meditating with it, that she'll be able to identify how it works. So you picked up some loot from this skeleton you found in the water. Doesn't have any stuff that you can identify it exactly, but it looks like it was pretty obviously a wizard, and it's probably a human, from judging from the skeleton. And yeah, that lines up with what you know about the cave.
Can you guys tell if these rings are magical? Anybody?
Is there any insignia on the platinum rings?
There's nothing that you recognize. They're just design. They have some designs on them.
Okay.
And using your 19 Arcana roll, you don't think that they're magic.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're just 2 platinum rings.
Yeah, that's what you think.
So do I type that in where?
Yeah, you can take them
Okay.
in other possessions. Just type 2 platinum rings.
And I've used the orc piercing rapier now.
Yeah,
How do I get attuned to it?
I don't think it needs attunement. Not every magic item needs attunement.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I've added the 2 platinum rings to my other possessions.
Oh, actually, it does say you need attunement. Actually,
Okay, I clicked on that.
you've had it, so
Yeah.
it should be attuned to you.
At this point, I would say what we want to do is go back to the room where we where we fought the orcs. That's got one entranceway, and do a long rest at this point. And that way, she can spend some time looking at the wand.
If it's late enough in the day.
It's only 1 p.m.
It's only 1 p.m. Let's explore around this lower part.
You said it was 1 p.m. when we threw the ghoul in. Since that time, we've been looking around and getting all this stuff from, fishing it out and all that sort of thing.
So maybe it's
Gotta
2
be after
o'clock.
1.
Still too early for a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is us talking, and I mean, in it took us about 30 minutes of talking to do this D&D thing, so I don't think it would take you that long.
Let's go up these stairs and look around.
I'll say it's 1:30.
Do we want to take the wizard's cloak as well?
He said it was in bad condition.
Yeah, it's
so
waterlogged, nasty, and full of
Okay.
like algae and stuff.
Okay.
let's go up the stairs here and look around and clear out
Okay.
other stuff.
Now, are you still a snake, or did you unsnake yourself?
She's unsnaked.
So snake yourself again, I guess.
Okay, I gotta put that. I gotta mark that somewhere.
Right, and she won't be able to do it again.
Is that under features and traits?
I believe that is right.
Okay, so this is my second time as a snake. Okay. Here I go. Wiggle my way up the stairs.
We're following.
All right.
Okay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You go up the stairs and you find another hallway.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Dead ahead, only 20 feet from the top of the stairs, is a door. Looking to your right, there is a dead end full of rubble. And to the north, which is to your left, is a staircase leading up.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head under the door.
Okay, as you approach the door, you hear gruff voices speaking Goblin. And you hear gruff voices speaking Goblin on the other side. Because you're a snake, you're not deterred, and you go to stick your head under. And you see old stone bunks lining the walls of the barracks, which is lit and heated by a glowing iron brazier in the middle of the room. Across the room is another door. This one is blocked by a barricade made from the remains of a wooden table. Within this room, there are 5 bugbears. They're all wearing black hide armor. Looks a little nicer than the stuff you've seen the other bugbears wearing. They're all kind of like in uniform. And they're
Okay.
talking in Goblin, which you do not speak.
Does Rokus or Harvick speak Goblin or Vola?
Harvick does, but you're going to have to figure out some way of conveying that to him to put his ear down to the, under the door to hear.
I think I'll go back and I'll wiggle my tail to rattle to let them know that there's something behind the door. And then I'm going to make the shape of a 5 as a snake. And then as a snake, I'm going to make the shape of a B.
A bee?
Yeah, the letter B.
Okay.
Athletic snake.
Scurvy.
Alright, so she attempts to do these shapes for you guys, and everybody roll an insight check to see if you can understand.
Insight?
Yeah.
A-1 too.
I got
What the hell are you
15.
doing?
15.
Okay, 15. I think you understand that she's saying there's 5 enemies inside. Not sure
Yeah.
what exactly the bee was. You think you can't tell it was a bee.
Okay.
You weren't sure about that part, but you're pretty sure there's 5 enemies.
Okay.
We're allowed to. She can do yes and no, correct?
Yeah.
Yippers.
All right. So my question then is: do they look like there's something we can take fairly easily?
No.
Are they all the same kind of creature?
Shake my head up and down, yes.
The ones that we fought before?
I'll shake my head, yes.
Was it in the cave? Was it in the cave that we fought it?
I shake my head, no.
Was it in the castle where we fought it?
I can't remember.
Yeah, you fought a bugbear in the castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it magical?
No.
Is it a one that speaks? Is it one of the races, not an animal?
I'm unsure about that.
Yeah, it's sentient, I guess we can say.
Yeah, good. That's the word I want.
I don't even know what that means, but I'll say yes.
Like has intelligence, basically.
Okay.
Self-awareness.
Smarter than a snake.
Watch her, I'll bite
She's
your
gonna.
butt.
Yeah, I was about to say she might bite you.
Okay. Let's see. Not magical. So the only thing it could be then is either a. The only thing we had was bugbears, and that's left is bugbears and
Dark elf.
Bugbears, dark elves,
No, the
goblins.
dark elf was magical.
And the owl bear.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. You guys are pretty sure it was a shapeshifter.
We're down to it's either a bugbear or the what was the
Goblin.
goblins? Yeah, it's
Or
either a
hobgoblin.
they're either bugbears, hobgoblins, or goblins.
Okay, so that's enough for you to think you might be able to understand something.
Well, then, yeah.
We have
We'll ask those three, and we've narrowed it down.
Okay. Are you going to ask me which? Ask me
now,
which?
okay, now I go. Are they bugbears?
Yes.
Okay, so we know there's 5 bugbears in there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, bugbears are pretty tough. 5 of them not going to be all that easy. Are they in a group?
Oh, the room is pretty small.
Okay.
I'm just telling Icy that, I guess, because you guys don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
You asked if they're in a group. I think she would say yes because the room is pretty small.
Okay, if we were to immediately open the door and Roka shot that arrow of thorns,
Hail
would
of
it be able
Thorns,
to,
yeah.
yeah, would it be able to hit all of them?
I'm going to shake my head yes and no. So
Yes and no.
yeah.
You can.
It's a maybe.
Yeah, maybe not all of them, but you can hit a group.
It's getting real close to 11:30, so
Yeah, I was gonna call it, but I was gonna let you finish
Okay,
up
whatever.
here.
Okay.
Okay, but I think you guys have discussed enough. You don't want to do battle plans too much before stopping.
we can do that over the week. We can email each other back and forth about what we want to do too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well I got to take off, so we'll see you all guys.
Okay. Good fighting.
Have a
And
good day. Say hi
bye.
to Mary for us.
All right, will do. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Bye bye.